All right, everybody, what's up? This is Martin. I'm here with my co-host, Shock. Say what's up, Shock.
What's up, everybody?
All right, in today's episode, we're going to be going over is Tom Brady washed. We're going to go over the 49ers trade for CMC. We're going to talk about this week's games, and we're going to go to our weekly pick ems, and let's dive into it, Shock. Do you think Tom Brady is washed after his slow performance this year?
Absolutely. I think that Tom Brady is not washed. He is a quarterback who his entire career has predicated his success on how much extra time he's willing to put in behind the scenes versus other NFL players. And now that he is going through so many issues in his personal life and missing so many practices, so many walkthroughs or whatever, it's been a lot, by his standards, where he's normally the one going above and beyond. Now he's doing maybe less than his teammates. It's a recipe for success for the type of player he's always been. He looks washed, but he's not actually washed. If he does get everything situated with himself and he's able to put in the dedication he was before, he will look like the same Tom Brady again. I believe that wholeheartedly.
To me, even when I'm watching the games, though, he doesn't look washed. Like, the first drive of the game, he threw an absolute bomb to Mike Evans that he dropped. Like, that would have been a touchdown the first drive of the game. A 60-yard throw by this washed Tom Brady. But Mike Evans dropped it. The offensive line has a lot of injuries, and it's been coming. Like, the offensive line hasn't looked good. The receivers have been hurt. I just think the Bucs are off to a slow start, and they got time to figure it out because who's gonna take the playoff spot in that division? Like, you think the Panthers could? They
were my pick to win the division at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but that was the Baker stuff.
Yeah,
they had CMC.
Yeah, Panthers, Saints, Falcons. I mean, I think it could be the Panthers or the Falcons. I actually like the Falcons a lot. I know they just lost, but
I think the Bucs are gonna figure it out because they're
probably gonna win the division.
Yeah, they're gonna win the division, and you give Tom Brady enough games to make the playoffs, you should be scared. Like, just having him in the playoffs, that's why I don't think he's washed. It's not about what he does in the regular season. I know in the playoffs he's gonna put the time, the commitment. The Bucs are still a top 3 team in the NFC to me. Like, to win the NFC, they are top 3.
Top 3 in the NFC. I don't know about that, man. You got the Cowboys.
The Eagles, like.
You got the Eagles.
I love the Eagles.
Cowboys.
I love the Eagles, but I can't just put them over the Bucs yet because last year when they went against each other in the playoffs, we saw what the Bucs did to Jalen Hurts. Like, he hasn't shown me anything in the playoffs yet. Tom Brady has done it for 20 years now. It's like, I'm not gonna let half a year judge Jalen Hurts that much. Even though he's been playing great, I ain't going to just put the Eagles above the Bucs that easily.
I mean, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
All right, so you don't think Tom Brady's washed? Neither do I. All right.
No.
What about the CMC trade? How did you feel about that for both sides?
I think if CMC stays healthy, relatively healthy, more healthy than he was with the Panthers, I think this is a win for both teams. If CMC continues to kind of have injury problems that he had with the Panthers, this is just an absolute win for the Panthers. They're sending a 27-year-old running back with a good amount of injuries and a good amount of production already on him for 4 picks, 2 through 5. It's just, that's massive for the Panthers. It's like, congratulations for them. I think he's a perfect fit in San Francisco, so that's what I'm saying. If he stays healthy, that could be big things for them. Trey Lance comes back. I mean, they could have a real serious team, bro. Yeah.
McCaffrey to the 49ers, the reason I like the deal for the 49ers a lot is it lets them be able to use Debo in a even more fun way. In that Debo package, you can now have McCaffrey either in the backfield or he can line up at receiver with Debo in the backfield, and it just causes all that commotion. And Kyle Juszczyk could also, like, be in the slot. Like, he's actually a good receiver, which is kind of funny as a fullback, but the 49ers just unlocked even more packages that Kyle Shanahan could use, and that's why I love to do for them. But the Panthers,
Yeah.
it's a lot of running backs in this draft that's upcoming that they could get with one of those picks in like day 2, day 3. I know this running back class is really deep. I don't watch college sports, but I just see like on the internet and stuff. It's like 10 running backs in the top 75. Some I've seen it multiple. You know what I'm talking about. Or do you think
Yeah.
that? Do you think that? Wait, you gonna say something?
No, I mean I completely agree. I mean running back is a position where you just need a good athlete, a player who's smart and can kind of read blocks and stuff like that. I don't think it's like this position where it's I just don't see it as this position where once you get a guy there, kind of like a quarterback, then that's going to be the only guy you can get for a long time unless you get lucky again. It's just not the same type of thing. So I think getting that much draft capital for them it's huge for them. So, stacked running back draft class or not, I mean, just look at the Steelers. We have a legitimate running back 2 now with Jalen Warren, who could potentially be a running back 1, and he's an undrafted free agent. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's why I hated when they drafted Najee Harris, but I ain't gonna be on you too much about that. Matter of fact, I am. How you feel
I'm
about
sure we'll get there, bro. I'm sure we'll get there. We'll get to that.
Do you think that the 49ers are now contenders? Like, do you think this move pushes the needle for them?
Not really. I mean, I feel like if before they were just a notch beneath being contenders, or 2 notches beneath, now maybe they're like 1 notch beneath. You know what I mean? So
who would you have over them as contenders?
the Niners, I would have.
In the NFC.
Like you just said, Tom Brady, if he starts dedicating himself the way he's normally been, the Bucks for sure. I would have the Eagles, even because I feel like quarterback play is super important, and their defense is nice.
Yeah, their defense,
I even have the Giants over them right now. I mean,
Nah.
yeah, I would. Giants are winning games, bro.
Nah.
It matters.
Nah.
Hey, the Giants beat the Ravens.
The
The Ravens are, yeah.
The Ravens been kind of not what we were expecting, and that was a matchup problem with the Giants versus the Ravens because Don Martindale, he's played against him so much in practices and stuff like that. So that game is kind of different. Like,
Bro,
the 49ers, I think they're actually a contender. And I'm going to say it right now. And I thought that before the CMC trade, all this does is make it even better for them. Because if it's not the Eagles, 49ers, or Bucks that win the NFC, who is it? Not the Packers, not the Cowboys, not the Giants.
Cowboys. Definitely Cowboys over. I'll take Cowboys over the Niners, bro. Come on.
Cowboys would be the 4th team. They'll be the 4th team.
They got Dak back. He's his first game back from injury. They're gonna, look, they beat the Lions 24-6.
The Lions?
Hey, look, you know what? Even more than the Giants right now, because of quarterback play.
The Vikings?
No. The Seahawks. Because I'm telling you what, I'm high on Geno now. I'm not really one to buy into hype a lot, but I just see the way he's playing, the way he's moving. I mean, they just beat the Chargers by 14, bro. And they look like they have the best defensive rookie in the NFL right now. And he's a 6'4" corner, so it's like, I mean, come on, the Seahawks got to be considered too. I feel like the Seahawks are going to win that division. That's their own division, bro.
I don't know, man. The Seahawks been playing good, and it's crazy. It's crazy that they're gonna make the playoffs, and most people, I don't think anybody had the Seahawks and Giants both making the playoffs this year in like they preseason list.
Most people picked the Seahawks as last in their division.
Yeah, some people had the Seahawks getting the number 1 overall pick of Bryce Young. I don't know how they've been doing that, but obviously I know how. It's they weapons. They got DK, Tyler, You seen Kenneth Walker last night? That was last night or
Yeah,
last?
fastest ball carrier all season, bro.
Bro, I was watching that game live, and I just took a blink of the eye, and I saw Kenneth on just zooming. He was on like his 50th yard. I was like, yo, Kenneth Walker. It's crazy. I might have been wrong the other day when I said I'd rather the Kamara than the Seahawks whole running back committee.
You were wrong.
I might have been wrong yesterday when I was watching Kenneth Walker. I was thinking that. I can't lie.
Yeah.
All right.
No, Seahawks are nice, bro. They got some nice pieces. They have nice coaching. Gino's playing better than Russ right now. They look like they schemed everybody at this point.
And they look like they're going to get a top 5 pick. And it's not from them. It's from Denver.
Right. That's just a massive scam that they did. They're not even paying Gino a lot of money. They're scheming.
All right.
They're happy, bro.
Do you think the Seahawks are pretenders or contenders?
I don't think I'd say they're contenders yet.
Yeah.
Just like I didn't say the Niners are contenders.
What about?
They're kind of in that same tier.
So
in my opinion.
Do you believe Green Bay is contenders, or would you believe them to be pretenders?
Bro, Green Bay could be undefeated right now. I wouldn't say they're contenders. They get to the playoffs every year, and it seems like they're underperforming no matter how good they do.
What about the Bengals?
The Bengals?
The Bengals that just made the Super Bowl last year.
I think they're contenders because I think they're actually contenders because Joe Burrow is actually, and you know, it's like it's a 1-year sample size of last year's playoff success, but the same thing with the Packers. They won a bowl like 10 years ago. For a long time, I was like, yeah, they're contenders, but it's been so many years of being good in the regular season and then kind of falling short of their expectations in the playoffs. At this point, I would say Joe Burrow looks great. The Bengals look great. I mean, they're contenders.
I seen a stat that the 4 most passing yards in a game in the last year, Joe Burrow has 3 of those games.
Yeah.
And one of them is Tua's performance like a couple weeks ago against the Ravens. Joe Burrow has been amazing, and a lot of people like seem to not appreciate how good he is. Like some people believe the defense carries them sometimes in the last year playoff run. Like I've heard that Joe Burrow, how many touchdowns did he throw in last year's playoff run? It was maybe like 3, and people are using that against him. Like he's not a great quarterback because of that.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's such cap, bro. I get that all the time. It's like if they had a bad quarterback, though, their defense is going to be put into even worse situations, and it's going to be forced to have to do even more. I know as a Steelers fan, I've watched us struggle with backup quarterbacks trying to play with our defense that looks so much better when you have an actual quarterback who's starting caliber. It's like it's night and day. It makes the defense look so much better. So for them to say the defense is carrying Burrow and not give Burrow his credit is just, it's whack. And I hate the Bengals, so I'm just like, you know.
Yeah. Those Bengals receivers with Joe Burrow have been just amazing.
Did you know that since week 1, when he had like 4 or 5 turnovers or whatever, when he was coming off his appendectomy, since then, if you take that game away, he has accounted for 15 touchdowns and only 1 turnover.
That's Joe Burrow.
That's Joe Burrow. He's pretty impressive, bro. That's why he's a contender to me. You got to have a great quarterback.
All right. So do you think they division rivals and the Ravens are contenders?
I mean, their personality is starting to become kind of folding in games late. I don't know. That's kind of scared. I'm kind of scared for them just in general, like for them as a team. Like as a Steelers fan, I'm like, yeah, well, that's good for us, but for them, it's like that's worrisome.
Yeah, I don't think they are contenders either. I don't know what it is that they're missing, but they're missing something, and that defense has been playing poorly ever since they let Don Martindale go, and their defense has been playing poorly, and now the Giants' defense has been amazing. I don't know if that move was the right move for them, but that's the move they made.
I might be biased, but I would say the Steelers are closer to being contenders right now than the Ravens. I am serious. We held Tua and the Tyreek Hill and all that speed to 0 points in the second half and 16 total points. Our defense played great while our offense was not able to score points. And it's literally stuff like miscues. It's not even because it's just, bruh. I know it's weird. We're 2-5, but it's like our record could look a lot different, to be honest. Ravens have had so many wins and just thrown them in the trash. That's what I'm saying. They just have so many wins and just throw them right in the trash.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, but still, Steelers are closer to pick one in the draft than being competitive against the Ravens. I'm just being.
Oh, we'll see. We're gonna play them soon.
All right. What about the Chargers? The best contenders. I mean, the best pretenders of the past 10 years. Like, I mean, every offseason, everyone talks about how the Chargers is gonna come and be this playoff team. I don't like them. I haven't liked them. Austin Eckler just does everything. Justin Herbert, I understand how good he is, but it's just Brandon Staley might have to lose his job. To be honest,
I don't know how they lose so many games.
I don't know either.
They have like a top 5, top 3 type of talent wise quarterback. You know, a running back committee that's good or / great. Receivers that are good / great.
They receivers have been hurt though and underwhelming. Keenan Allen's been hurt. Mike Williams got hurt last night, and it looked bad.
I mean, still, and then their defense is like on paper, it's solid at every level. So I don't know.
J.C. Jackson been a big disappointment. He's been a big disappointment.
Yeah.
Like those we were talking about the last episode when you wasn't there, that you got to stop signing those Bill Belichick corners. If he lets a corner go, don't trust it. Like he sees something that we don't. Like I don't know what he sees, but he sees it. Cause what's that one? What's the name of that one corner you had as your defensive player of the week? I feel like the Patriots corner. Him.
Jack Jones. Yeah.
Jack Jones. Jack Jones and someone else on the Patriots secondary that's a rookie. They both been playing like top 20 corners, and they just come to the Patriots system and just produce at cornerback. I don't know how, but it's just what happens.
I mean, Bill Belichick is a great coach. I think he messed up the Brady thing, how he handled that, but defensive wise, you can't take anything away from him.
Yeah. All right, what about the Giants? You think they're contenders?
I mean, no, I would say they're still in that same tier that I would put the Niners and the Seahawks. They're like...
I don't think the Niners, Seahawks, and Giants are on the same level.
I do. I think they're all in that right underneath contending. They're like, the Giants have the record, the Niners have the roster, the Seahawks have the kind of in between both, and then it's kind of like, if they make something happen, they can make something happen. You know what I mean?
I feel like San Fran is in the same boat as like a Bengals, to be honest.
I don't see that.
I see them in the same tier as the Bengals. Like
I don't see that at all.
I wouldn't be absolutely shocked if they won the conference, but I would be shocked. I would be like, dang, that's a disappointing season if they lost in the first round.
For Niners?
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I
would see that for the Bengals. I mean, if you look at just the quarterback, bro, if you look at everything on their team, it's kind of similar, aside from quarterback, which is like
the
Bengals have a clear advantage. Yeah.
No. Tufonga, they safety, he's gotten way better. They corners, they upgraded with 2 of their corners, Tre'Davious Ward and someone else. They D-line, Nick Bosa's been healthy this year. They got CMC. They team has not been the same. It's
the Bengals have Jesse Bates and Chidobe Awuzie and Mike Hilton. They got great DBs.
Yeah,
and Joe Mixon.
Yeah, but the 49ers made the conference championship game last year with a team that I feel like is worse.
They
They made it. Yeah,
I swear they made it, but it's like Aaron Rodgers gifted that to them.
They should have made a Super Bowl because Matthew Stafford gifted it to them too, but a pick was dropped. I can't say gifted if it almost happened again. Like the 49ers
That's kind
is a really good team. They got great head coaching. They got the talent. They probably got a top 3 head coach, and they actually got the talent to go along with it. For the 49ers, all it is health. They need Nick Bosa, CMC, and Jimmy G. His biggest problem has been health. George Kittle, too. Like, that's the problem with the 49ers. It is not talent, coaching, or anything. It's health. If they are healthy, come in week 17, they are a team that could take it all the way.
I mean, I still think they're not. I wouldn't say they're a contender, but
what about the Cardinals? This is the 3rd team in the NFC West, which is crazy.
The Cardinals. The Cardinals aren't a contender, man.
Yeah, they never are. Trust me, I know. I just want to see what you would think.
Yeah, they're not.
What about the Dolphins?
That's a tough one. They're undefeated when Tua plays the whole game. They really shouldn't have been. He should have thrown 4 picks to us. But he's coming off a major concussion, head injuries. Tua honestly looked way better than I thought he was going to look, even though they weren't able to score in the second half.
Tua looked good last night.
Huh?
Tua looked really good last night. I was impressed once again.
Definitely the first half. The second half, he threw us a bunch of scaries.
Yeah, but I think he came out that game with no picks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did your face like that? Let's talk about the Steelers versus Dolphins. What did you think about that?
We dropped 4 interceptions. Like, legitimately, not like, oh, we could have picked that off. That could have, played the ball, something like. No, we had 4. Dog, we had 4 balls right here.
Hey,
4 times.
But Kenny Pickett, I feel like he threw 2 should have been picks, and he actually left the game with 3. So like, it's just luck at some point, and you gotta catch those. Like, I can't. Ain't nothing you can do about it. The Steelers.
I mean,
wait, say what you was gonna say.
I was gonna say the first pick that he threw was DPI. The announcer came, the official on site or whatever on the. The official they have on the broadcast to kind of weigh in what should have been called or what he's seeing. He said that's definitely DPI. Looking at it, I don't know if we should have challenged it, I guess, because we can challenge PI. So Tomlin should have challenged that. He said it's definitely DPI because it was, even if it was incidental or whatever, you're not allowed to trip the receiver and the guy tripped Chase. So that should have been DPI. The second pick was just awful. I mean, I cannot defend that for Kenny. We're in a situation where we go down. We're on 2nd and 3, which I'll fire you up, Matt Canada, because, look, we're on 2nd and 3. We're about 17 yards away from a touchdown. You want to call a dive on 2nd and 3. That is the dumbest play call I could. I don't understand. Call play action. Take a shot, do something, bro. We have so much space to work with on a manageable down. You want to call a dive? We get to the 3rd and 1, and then we have 2 back-to-back penalties, so we're at 3rd and 16. And then Pickett's like, well, damn, we just had this great drive. Let me make something happen. He makes a horrible decision. It gets lurked because he throws to the sticks. Of course, they're gonna guard the sticks. So that was like really that pick. I understood contextually why he tried to make that happen, but. Regardless, it's a horrible decision. It was a bad rookie mistake. The 3rd pick, though, he's having a great drive. Everyone wants to forget about the 4th down completion he had to Freiermuth before that was like.
Was it like an out route?
It was like a post. And he was in man coverage, and the dude was like all over Muth, but he put it only where Muth could get it on 4th down. If he doesn't catch it, the game's over. There's like. Literally, I don't know if you could name 5 quarterbacks right now that are making that throw. That throw was that throw was impressive, really impressive. And then so he's just having this all around great drive. This drive's giving everybody flashbacks of Ben Roethlisberger and all these things. And then he rolls out to the left, and instead of just running and potentially getting out of bounds because he's worried about the clock because we had no timeouts. He throws it up because he said that he thought Deontay was going to come back, but instead he went vertical, and it ends up in a pick. So to me, it's like that one is bad too. It's a mistake too, but the second pick is the one that really stands out to me as like, you just can't do that.
So what are your thoughts on early Kenny Pickett returns? Like, how do you feel about him in the first 3 games?
Well, I know a lot of Steelers fans are like, well, why would we draft a quarterback? We should have just gone somewhere else with the pick at this point. I'm like, the more I see him play, the more I'm like, damn, this guy's a guy. He's going to be our guy, and I'm not going to let 3 plays on any game, just 3 plays dictate to me, be like, oh yeah, this guy's not it. No, Kenny has it. He has it. Once it starts clicking, once he starts getting acclimated and experienced, he's gonna be our guy. And I have faith in him now more than ever. I mean, this is the time to have faith in a quarterback if you're gonna have it. So.
And for the Dolphins, I also want to talk about them. I liked seeing. Wait, is Mike McDaniels their coach? I believe so. Is that their coach?
Yeah, I like that coach.
Yeah,
their coach is dope.
The outside zone, it looks like they run a lot of outside zone. Like, that's their scheme. When I was watching, they running backs were looking explosive in it. Like Raheem Mostert, I seen a couple 10-yard runs. Same for Chase Edmonds. And when you have that type of outside zone game, and you have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle running down the field as deep threats, that is scary. And Dolphins, did you had them as contenders or pretenders?
I hadn't decided yet, but just kind of going back there mentally and talking about how the Steelers played and all these things, I think the Steelers defense, they played great the second half. I think the Dolphins offense and the Dolphins defense are pretty incredible to me. And I think they're actually, I don't like to buy into hype too fast, but I actually think based off of what they have coach personnel-wise, I think they're contenders. I actually do. Because 2 is better than I thought. And their defense, bro, is really good.
Contenders for the Dolphins. I don't know if I could agree with that, because the AFC doesn't have a lot of contenders to me as much as people want to act like it does. I feel like it's either the Chiefs or Bills.
It's a stretch, bro. It's a stretch.
I feel like it's the Chiefs or Bills. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a stretch I'm making, but it's a stretch that I'm willing to take because of how much speed they have, and they do have a shutdown corner.
Xavier.
Yeah.
I think it's either the Chiefs or Bills. No one else is one of the AFC to me. I'm sorry. Maybe my dark horse will be the Bengals. That's it. Chiefs, Chiefs, Bills, or somehow the Bengals.
The Dolphins did beat the Chiefs. I mean the Bills though. I mean the Bills are still my pick.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't think that would mean anything in a playoff game.
It could, but like the thing is, divisional games are always different. So if the Bills knock out the Chiefs and the Dolphins find a way to beat the Bengals, the Dolphins could definitely beat.
Yeah, they could.
You know what I mean?
They could.
And then they find themselves in the bowl just like that.
Yeah, they could. It could happen. I just highly doubt it. That's just what it comes down to. I mean, every single game in the NFL, you have a 50% chance to win. It's not like the NBA where it's a 7-game series and the better team always wins. Luck could happen in one game. Fortunate things could happen in one game. Injuries could happen. Dolphins, it's a scenario where they can make the Super Bowl, but I just doubt it.
Yep, because if we get our rematch,
how are y'all gonna play again?
Hey man,
not in the playoffs.
Just saying. When you ask me who my pick is, Eagles versus Steelers, you already know the answer.
Dang, the Eagles are really gonna stay undefeated?
Nope.
Nah. All right. All right. Now, what about the Giants versus the Jacksonville Jaguars? Did you watch any of that?
No, I didn't. But I saw the Giants won again.
Did you see the last play of the game?
No, what happened?
That was crazy. All right, so the Jaguars, what was the score? What did the score end off as? It was like a 6-point game. It was a 6-point or 5-point game. The last
it was 23-17.
23-17?
Mm-hmm.
23-17. All right, it was a 6-1 game. All right, so the last drive, Trevor Lawrence was walking down the field, right? And Travis Etienne also had an amazing game. Like, he played really well, but it was one fumble that was so bad. He would have had another touchdown, but he fumbled in the red zone on like a 30-yard run, which is, I know that's heartbreaking. But on the last drive of the game, Christian Kirk caught it, and he ran all the way to the 1-yard line for a walk-in touchdown, and Xavier McKinney just stuffed him at the goal line with 0 seconds left, and the clock just ran out. And that was just, it was a nice win. I don't know how you didn't see that.
That sucks.
That sucks. No, that's
Not
amazing. No, that's
Not
amazing.
for you. Not for you. That sucks for the Jags.
No,
Dang.
that's amazing. He got stuck at the 1-yard line. Time ran out. No timeouts. I was happy as heck.
I bet.
We was down majority of that game. Daniel Jones just looks way healthier than he did a couple weeks ago. You remember when he was on like that ankle sprain? The Giants weren't using him in read options that much. Like, he wasn't being used as much as he usually is in the run game. And last night he went off for over 100 yards rushing, I believe.
I see that.
He did? All right. It felt like it.
I'm looking at the box score.
How much was it?
107 and a touchdown.
Yeah, it felt like that. It was a bunch of read options with Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, and it's hard to guard that. Even though we have no receivers, and I wish DJ Moore could somehow become available. If we get DJ Moore, then I'll like the Giants. But
Bruh. Panthers should trade everybody nice for picks. Just reboot.
I seen that they weren't interested in trading Ekem, J.C. Horn, DJ Moore, or Brian Burns.
They shouldn't trade those three guys. I mean, DJ Moore. How old is DJ Moore?
DJ Moore's like 24 or something. DJ Moore's on the younger side.
Yeah, maybe they probably shouldn't trade any of those guys though. Yeah. Actually.
Yeah, DJ Moore recently turned 25.
Oh well, maybe I could maybe see that. I mean,
yeah. It just depends what the new staff thinks of him, to be honest.
But Brian Burns, Ekem, and
JC.
Who's the other person you said? J.C. Horn? Yeah, nah. Yeah. Can't trade those guys.
But I also wanted to talk about Kayvon Thibodeau. Kayvon, his last couple weeks, he's been performing better.
Yeah.
He had just a chase down tackle yesterday, and it's funny how coming into the draft, the reason he wasn't the number 1 overall draft pick or this high pick is motor. And it looks like out of all of them, he has the highest motor. It makes no sense how just because he was into crypto and NFTs, NFL teams just thought he was he was more interested in the market than playing NFL games just because he's into NFTs. I don't understand why they overthink something like that simple. Hey.
They're archaic.
What'd you say? What you said?
I said that the draft analyzation process is archaic.
Yeah, they just be guessing, bro, and that's what it comes down to. Whoever makes the best guess on who these players are gonna be. But to have someone who's into NFTs be a red flag is a dumb red flag, and I'm pretty sure a lot of those scouts are gonna realize that next time they are scouting players. I hope.
Yeah, I mean, Kayvon Thibodeau looked like Cameron Hayward.
Cameron? Wait. Why that sound like the tight end instead of the defensive end? Oh, Connor is the tight end. Never mind.
Yeah. Cameron Hayward. He's the guy.
I know who Cameron Hayward is.
He hawked down Herbie when we played them.
He did? Oh, I didn't watch that. I didn't see that.
Last season, yeah. And then this year he was chasing people down second and third level. He's different, bro.
He's different. I remember last year Daniel Jones threw a pick to him, or 2 years ago.
Oh yeah. He'll catch a couple picks too every once in a while. He has like a few picks. He's like 3 or 4 in his career. It's crazy.
I remember this drive was like last year, but I remember it like it was yesterday because that was one of Daniel Jones' first like good drives I ever watched. Because 2 years ago he was terrible, but last year I believe it was he had a good drive. I was like, oh my, Daniel Jones good drive. And while he's about to throw a touchdown, I just see Cam Hayward for the pick. I almost turned off the game, bro. I was just like, bro, I'm just being teased, man. I thought Daniel Jones was doing good.
To Cam Hayward.
To Cam Hayward. That's the thing that really I actually almost got upset. All right.
Yeah.
What about the Cowboys versus Detroit? Dak Prescott was back. He played good enough to win. It was his first game back. I believe he had like 207 around there with a touchdown.
207, 6 incompletions, a touchdown. Yeah, I mean, Zeke had 2 touchdowns. Cowboys are a contender. It's obvious. Dak helps them just like make that even more obvious. Jared Goff, like I said, you were high on him. I was like,
I wasn't high on him. I just said that he's a decent.
You were like, oh, Jared Goff's nice.
Jared Goff is nice. He made a Super Bowl. Like he was a quarterback during the Super Bowl, just like how Matthew Stafford is, and people hold that to him.
Geno Smith is better than Jared Goff.
Yeah. No question. I ain't even hesitate for that.
All right.
Like, but Jared Goff is like the 19th best quarterback though.
Kenny Pickett's better than Jared Goff.
Nah, I ain't even hesitate for that either.
Yeah, he is. Watch.
Nah.
Watch this Eagles game, bro. Just watch.
Yeah, but for the Cowboys though, their defense it's been crazy. The Eagles was the only team to score over 20 points against them, and that wasn't even because of their defense. It was because of a bunch of picks that were happening in like the field advantage. Like you can't hold an undefeated team to field goals every time when you're giving them such a short field. The Cowboys defense, all Dak has to do is not lose them games, and we saw that with Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush lost them one game, and that's the only game they lost. Like, all you have to do with the Cowboys is game manage. They have a nice running game with Zeke and Pollard. Their defense is amazing. And Dak could even be more than a game manager because he is a good quarterback at the end of the day. Like, I'm not saying that all he has to do is be a game manager, but that's all he... You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if he doesn't lose them games, they can win games. That's all he has to do. So if Dak Prescott is a top 10 quarterback, the Cowboys should be contenders. We're going to see who Dak is. I still don't really have a locked opinion on Dak. Like in the playoffs, it hasn't been that. He's been kind of underwhelming, but there's reasons for it. Like, you know, sometimes there's reasons for it's excuses. This season is the last time I want to hear excuses. We seen Cooper Rush. What you said?
I'm saying if they stay healthy, bro, Dak and the defense, they are going to be in the bowl this year. I feel that very confidently.
The bowl, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible because
I really think it's going to be Bills Cowboys.
The NFC is weak, bro. It's not weak, but it's not like a bunch of those teams are on the same level to me. The Chiefs and Bills are on a different level than everyone in the AFC. Even though there's more teams in the AFC that are good than the NFC, it's just those two and the Bills and Chiefs are on a different level than everyone else.
Yeah.
All right. And then you seen the Saints versus Cardinals game, that Thursday night football game?
Bro, 2 back-to-back pick sixes. That's elite.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Shout out to Isaiah Simmons and what's his name? Marco Wilson.
All right, so I'm watching the game, right? And how much time was it left? It was like 5 minutes. It was nothing happening. Nothing was happening. 5 minutes left. I was like, bro, let me go take a shower and I'll be back there at halftime. I come back, bro. I think 3 touchdowns were scored. I was like, bro, I just missed the game. All I did was shower for 5 minutes, and not for 5 minutes, but I was just gone for 5 minutes over the game. I left with like 5 minutes left, and I came back during halftime, and I seen the score was like 28 something. It's like my heart dropped. I was like, bro, what did I miss? I had to go on Twitter, and I just see Marco Wilson doing a front flip and like, bro, what the heck did I miss?
Facts. They scored 25 in the second.
25 and wait, what? Say that again?
Cardinals had 25 points in the second quarter. Yeah.
Bro, for a second I heard you say they scored 25 points in a second.
Nah, yeah, in the second
in
quarter.
the second. I was out. All right. What about the Browns versus the Ravens? This is a divisional game that I know you was keeping your eyes on. How you felt about that?
I needed the Browns to pull that one out. Lamar, no touchdowns.
Yeah.
Less than 200 total yards. Gus
man.
Edwards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, it's just an AFC North looking game. They won.
Mark Andrews, bro.
Mark Andrews?
Yes, Mark Andrews. You see how you can't find him? Yeah.
He did nothing.
He did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Bro, I had his over for 5 catches, man. Everything else hit. All he had to do was catch the ball 5 times on National Tight End Day. I thought that was a lock. The
Browns have a good defense, bro, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't really keep up with that game at all. I just watched the box score and was looking for Mark Andrews. In the fourth quarter though, when all of my other things hit, I started watching that game. It was just a bunch of nothing. The Browns though, they missed a field goal to tie the game. Cade York, he missed a field goal with like a minute left to tie the game. I know those kicks could change your season because the Browns, they don't even need that much wins to be a contender. They just need, by week 13, that's when Deshaun comes back, they just need at least 5 wins. And they can make the playoffs. But they seem like they're not going to put Deshaun Watson in a position to make the playoffs easily for them. What is their record right now? Like 2-5?
2-5. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think Deshaun can save that season.
We're last in the AFC North.
Y'all are also 2-5.
Yeah, and they beat us, so
yeah,
chalked.
All right, and then what about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Panthers? We kind of talked about Tom Brady earlier, but we didn't talk about this game. The Panthers washed the Bengals. I mean the Buccaneers.
Yeah, Philip Walker. He's the future.
Philip Walker.
Yeah, their quarterback.
No, that's not. No, that's PJ Walker. Oh, it's Philip the P.
Yeah.
Bro, I've never heard his actual name. I just hear PJ Walker.
PJ Walker. Yes, Philip Walker Jr.
How did you know his name is Philip?
Because I'm looking at the box score.
I never heard Philip before. That's funny.
Yeah. He's 5'11", 177 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this game, but the Buccaneers need to play better. They're going to have time to figure everything out because it's just week 7 and that division is a bunch of nothing, to be honest. But Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, that coaching staff, because Bruce Arians left this season, they just seem a little bit they don't play with that oomph on them anymore. And at the end of the game, Mike Evans, which is very concerning, in the press conference, he said that first catch of the game, he felt like they lost after that. After one drop, he was demotivated for the whole rest of the game. That's not good to say. And I feel like your coach has to give you more motivation than that. Like for you to say after one of the first plays of the game, you're demotivated for the entire game. That's not a good look. And maybe it is something with Tom Brady not putting in as much work, and it's easier for those guys to quit or something. I don't know what's going on in Tampa Bay, but they need to tighten up if they want to. Yeah, they need to tighten up. They can't be losing 21-3 to the Panthers.
I know, and they just lost their best player.
Yeah, they didn't. They just let go of their best player. They don't even want to win, and they beat y'all.
Bad.
Yeah, badly too. All right.
And the Panthers, they could just win the division now.
After trading CMC. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
The 40. Wait, hold on. The 49ers Oh man, hold on. I don't know how to word this. The 49ers just whooped the Panthers without CMC. Right? Like
The
last week.
49ers whipped the Panthers with CMC?
Yeah, with CMC, yeah. Bro, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into this. Ignore what I was saying. Alright, what about the 49ers versus Chiefs? Now that was another whooping. It wasn't even a whooping until like midway through the third quarter. Like it was a
Juju.
close game.
I love Juju.
Me too. I like Juju going into this season because not going to the Chiefs last year was a mistake for him.
I miss him. Right now he looks like he's looking more like original Juju now. And I miss that Juju.
He would have had another touchdown if it wasn't for he got called back. I forgot how it got called back. But he would have had another touchdown if it wasn't for something. Oh, an illegal block. An illegal block that Mahomes didn't even need to throw it.
Bro, 7 receptions for 124 yards and a touchdown.
It would have been like 132 touchdowns if it wasn't for that holding. Juju, this Chiefs team was the team I had making it to the bowl, winning that division because they have so many weapons now. When it was Tyreek Hill and Kelsey, they had 2 weapons. They literally only had 2 weapons. This game, it was a bunch of McCole Hardman jet sweeps. He had 3 touchdowns doing jet sweeps. You have Marquez Valdez-Scantling stretching out the field crazy. He had like a 60-yard reception. And you also have Juju Smith as a possession receiver, and you also have Travis Kelce as a possession receiver. It's like they have so much weapons. They got Sky Moore off the bench. You know, that's my offensive rookie of the year. Doing absolutely nothing. Bro, the Chiefs have a lot of weapons. And Clyde, that O-line has even got better. Bro, I don't understand how a team that's not named the Chiefs or Bills wins that AFC. I don't see it.
Yeah. Dude, 100 and he's averaging 119 yards over the last 2 games and a touchdown a game.
Juju?
That's the old Juju. I wish we had him on the Steelers still. It's hurting my heart. I miss him. I'm glad he's doing well though.
I mean, y'all got George Pickens, who has been playing amazing, and I wanted to talk about him, and we didn't even bring that ketchup.
Bruh, if we had Pickens and OG Juju too, shit,
bro,
we could run the ball all game.
Pickens looks nice though, bro. That touchdown he caught yesterday was crazy.
Yeah, I mean Pickens is
why they got Chase Claypool on the trade block now, because like they could afford to trade him.
I love Pickens. He's goated. They have teams are treating him as our number 1 receiver he is our number 1 receiver now. So
yeah,
which I think he is.
You think he's better than Deontay already?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do.
Bro, Deontay's actually a good receiver though.
I think George Pickens is our best receiver. He's incredible. I don't know. I've never seen a rookie be this good this fast.
So you didn't see Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson?
For us.
Okay.
Yeah, like I've seen rookies produce more than he's producing. Like Martavis Bryant and Juju, like rookies have produced more as rookies than him. But I'm talking about like this guy is getting NFL number 1 receiver coverage right away now. Never seen that. So, because if they weren't giving him the looks of the number 1 receiver, he would be producing more than Martavis and Juju were as rookies, in my opinion.
All right. And then the Bengals versus the Falcons. This was Jamar Chase has roared back. People were doubting him. I don't know why. It wasn't even that slow of a start. It was receivers don't boom every game, but Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow look like they right back to it.
Yeah, Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins too, bro. All All of them was on point. Literally every single Bengals receiver. Even Hayden Hurst was pretty solid. I feel like. What did Hayden Hurst end up with?
6 for 48.
6 for 48. Yeah, that's pretty good, bro. The whole entire Bengals offense is on point. They defense has always been like a above average good defense. So as long as they got Joe Burrow doing that, they'll be good.
Yeah, and Chidobe Awuzie is big hitter. You see him smoke Kyle Pitts?
I didn't see that.
Bruh. He lit him up.
All right. What did you think about the Colts versus the Tennessee Titans? I have no opinions on this game, to be honest.
The Titans are the best team in the AFC South. That's my opinion.
But the AFC South, that division is all over the place. But the Titans look like they came back.
Matt Ryan got benched. Matt Ryan not in the game, but he's getting benched.
Next week? Bro, why do I feel like I saw that? Sam Ellinger?
Yeah.
Wait, so he's not hurt or anything?
I don't think so. I think he's just benched.
No way.
I think he's benched. It says benched. It doesn't say Matt Ryan's out and Sam Erlinger's starting.
Well, all right.
That's Matt Ryan bench for Sam Erlinger.
Yeah, I wonder what they seen from Sam Erlinger in practice. All right, that's something to look forward next week. But I don't know anything about the Titans versus the Colts game, to be honest. You kept up with that game at all?
Not really, but I just know the Titans are the best still. So,
what about the Packers versus the Commanders? This is a game that I wish when we did pick 'ems, I picked the Commanders because someone I know picked the Packers in a bet, and I said, "Yo, that one's not gonna." You feel me? That's gonna be the one that messes you up, man. The Packers ended up losing, bro. I'm worried.
Man, I like the Commanders' pass rush. I like the fact that they have a solid defense. They have good playmakers, and Aaron Rodgers is the type of quarterback that if everything's not going perfectly, things are going to be problems. I mean, I'm tired of seeing how does he keep losing games where he has 12 incompletions and 0 interceptions? How is that possible?
Bro,
it's frustrating to me, bro. Like he's not. To me, at a certain point, it's like, bro, are you more worried about your stats or are you more worried about winning? I don't know if that makes sense.
I understand what you mean. Like he just doesn't make mistakes. But I feel like that's what you need at quarterback.
Make mistakes, bro. He's like throwing the ball away, not trying things, bro. It's like he's like the anti-Brett Favre. It's like the opposite type of quarterback.
He's the opposite of a gunslinger. Like he's shy. Like he's shy to make the.
Yeah, if the defense does not give him something, he's not gonna try to make something happen. He's just gonna.
But he lives to see another day, though.
But that's cool. But like, how many Bulls does he have with his incredible talent off of living to see another day?
Yeah. I mean,
bro, I'm a gunslinger archetype type of person. That's the way I think. I'm more of a, you take a chance, make something happen type of person. That's why I'm not really down on Kenny's last pick. It sucks because we lost, but if Deontay's in key with him there and he does catch that and then he extends for the game-winning touchdown, everyone's calling Kenny Pickett the GOAT or whatever. Instead, now everyone's like, oh, we shouldn't have drafted him. But it's like, that's the way I think about sports. I like Big Ben. I like Brett Favre. I like guys that go out there and just put it all on the line, all out on the line, win games. And then sometimes, sometimes they lose. But
do you like Carson Wentz?
Huh?
Do you like Carson Wentz? He's in the same mode of a gunslinger.
I do like Carson Wentz, bro. Like, I can't lie. I've always liked Carson Wentz.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Packers been disappointing. Did you have them as a contender? You had them as a pretender. Never mind.
Yeah.
They need to make a move. Chase Claypool, DJ Moore, Kadarius Toney, Brandon Cooks. They don't do nothing for a receiver. Bro, are they trying to make Aaron Rodgers leave? Bro, like, they do nothing at receiver. They
I don't
O-line,
know.
they put Elton Jenkins at tackle, and he hasn't been that good at. Well, he's still a good tackle, but he's an
It's funny.
all-pro guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like they're trying to punish him for taking so much money. Like, oh, you figured out. You figured out.
I mean, yeah, that's what teams do a lot of times. You figure it out. That's exactly what happens.
Well, if they want to send us some picks and a really nice corner for Chase Claypool, they can go ahead and do that.
Would you take Claypool for Jordan Love?
No. Why would I want a worse quarterback than we already have?
Yeah, I don't think the Packers will do that either. I was just asking. That would be a dumb trade for both sides.
I love Kenny Pickett.
All right, keep telling yourself that.
I love Kenny Pickett.
What about the Texans versus the Raiders?
I mean, the Raiders won a game they should win. That's basically my only.
That is what it comes down to be honest. It ain't nothing to really say. If the Raiders would have lost that game, their season would have been over with.
One thing to say, though, shout out to Josh Jacobs, because...
Oh, my God, bro. I traded Josh Jacobs in fantasy, bro, and he's just... But the reason I traded him is because I have Alvin Kamara.
Bro, he's popping off.
Yeah, Jacobs is going crazy. I traded him for Deebo Samuel.
That's an L.
Yeah, it's been an L so far. But the reason I traded him is I had Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Saquon Barkley, Austin Eckler, and Nick Chubb. Like, someone had to go, bro. Someone had to go. I needed to get receiver somewhere. Looks like I should have held on to him, though. What about the Jets versus the Broncos? This is a game where I had the Jets winning, and everything I said came to fruition. I had Sauce Gardner, who you said Tariq Woolen been the best rookie corner. It's been Sauce Gardner by a mile. Tariq has been the second best, yes, but Sauce Gardner has actually looked like a top 10 corner in the league. He has shut down Cortland Sutton. He slowed down Tyreek Hill. At the end of the game, or at some point in the game, I don't know if this is the end, he had a pass breakup against Cortland Sutton that was just crazy. I think it was actually at the end of the game. Sauce Gardner had a pass breakup. It was a one-on-one to the outside for Cortland Sutton, and he just absolutely just ended that play. Sauce Gardner has been amazing. The run game for the Jets was really good, but Breece Hall, I think something happened to his ACL, so there goes that.
Breece Hall's a stud.
Yeah.
Sad.
Bro.
So
remember I said they a playoff team, but I let y'all change my mind, man. Said they got Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner was looking good. Bro, I was high on them, bro, and they what are they, 5-2? Bro,
yep.
The Jets is nice, bro. It sucks that they don't got Breece Hall. It sucks for them.
5-2, bro.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. We were in control of that game, too, against them. And they're 5-2.
It just comes down to winning, bro. The Jets just have been finding ways, just like the Giants have been finding ways, bro.
Yeah, those MetLife Warriors.
Hey, those New Jersey teams, man.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I
like Breece Hall a lot. I'm sad that he got injured.
Yeah, man. Do the Jets try and find a replacement at the deadline? Or do they just run out with Michael Carter?
If they can get a replacement without giving up too much, they should. I mean, Michael Carter isn't that great like Breece Hall to me.
No. Of course not. Breece Hall was actually, bro, he was playing really well.
Like a top 10 running back. Well,
yeah. Like a playoff running back. Well,
yeah. No, you're right about that.
Like a playoff running
It's not my fault you changed your own mind,
bro. I don't know why I changed my mind, man. I don't know why I did. And we got the last game, which is also a game I felt like was something that a lot of people was gonna get wrong, and that is the Seahawks versus the Chargers. Geno Smith, like you said, if we had a MVP pick right now, like a whole list of MVPs, Geno Smith should be in the top 5 for MVP. As of right now, if we had like a mid-season awards show.
Let's see. I'm gonna look up his stats.
Bro, if we had a mid-season awards show, I feel like Geno Smith should be top 5 in MVP. Because his team is probably leading the division. They were projected to go. They were projected to have like 2 wins, bro. The Seahawks was not supposed to do this.
I have to agree, bro. He has to be top 5.
Hey, we got to do that, like a mid-season award show. Like, what week would that be? Around like week 9? Just have our award winners so far.
Yeah, we could do that.
What?
He low-key might be my pick, actually, because without a good quarterback, they're not 4-3 right now. I know Woolen's been nice, but he's not carrying them.
Nah, my pick would still be like. My pick would be Cooper Rush right now.
For MVP?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing around. It would probably be Jalen Hurts at the moment.
That's also cap. It would definitely have to be Josh Allen.
No.
You're overthinking, bro.
How am I overthinking?
Because how is it Jalen Hurts? Just because they're undefeated?
Yeah. Yeah. That's me not overthinking. That's me just...
That's not overthinking. You're right. But still, that being said, Josh Allen, if Josh Allen was on the Eagles, they would also be undefeated.
Yeah.
And they'd be even better. So
yeah, but
Josh Allen be the MVP.
Hey man. I would have Jalen Hurts right now. Josh Allen would be the runner up though. I ain't gonna act like he ain't been up there. Or Mahomes or Allen would be the runner up.
I think my top 5 would be Josh Allen, Hurts. No, Josh Allen, Mahomes, Hurts. What is it? Geno? No, who's the last one I was gonna say, bro? Oh my gosh. There was another one I was about to say. I don't know. But yeah.
Ooh, I forgot the Vikings been on the road. They 5-1. Me, if I were to make one right now,
Yeah.
I would have Jalen Hurts taking it home. Wait, hold on. Why can't I? Oh yeah, I would have Jalen Hurts taking it home. I would have.
Oh, Burrow. Burrow would be on top 5.
Yeah, for me, he wouldn't be because the first 3 weeks, and it's only like a 7-week award so far, and like half of it, he wasn't playing that well. I would have Jalen Hurts as my winner.
No way.
Mahomes, honestly, as nah. Josh Allen as the runner up. Then Mahomes.
Hurts not even top 3. I take it back. He's not, bro.
Bro, I would have Hurts number 1.
He's thrown 6 touchdowns, bro.
How many touchdowns does he have?
He's only thrown 6.
How many does he have?
Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. 2022. He has 12 touchdowns.
All right. That sounds better now. I would have Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and then the next 3 spots. I hate doing the next 3 spots. I'll have Eckler, Barkley, and Geno Smith.
Bruh. Geno has 11 passing touchdowns, okay, as a quarterback.
Yeah, Geno. I understand how good Geno Smith been. I'm the one who said he might be top 5 MVP. Trust me, I understand.
And I agree with you. I think he's even higher than Hurts because he has 11 passing touchdowns. Quarterback. Hurts has a 3.8 yards per carry average as a quarterback, bro. He has a worse yards per carry average than many running backs. That's insane.
Well, it's because teams know that they're going to run.
Okay, but teams know that Chubb's going to run it. Bro still has like 6 yards of carry.
Yeah, but Chubb is different, and they not undefeated.
Exactly, bro. Chubb is different, And Jalen, if he wants to be different, he's got to be different.
Hey, he is different. He throws the ball also. Chubb doesn't do that. That's just what it comes down to.
Oh, he has he's 6 passing touchdowns.
He's undefeated. He has 6 wins.
All right, just watch this weekend, bro. Just watch this weekend.
Bro. Jalen Hurts is the MVP as of now. You can't have an undefeated team, a quarterback playing great, and he doesn't get the MVP.
KP ain't gotten.
All right, so would Jalen Hurts at least be your offensive player of the year?
No.
Why not?
Because, bro,
who would be the offensive player of the year over Jalen Hurts?
Bro, there's okay.
Because it's only the NFC offensive player of the year.
It could be Saquon over Hurts. Why could it not be Saquon over Hurts? How many touchdowns does Saquon have?
Nah. Why couldn't it be Geno Smith over Hurts then?
It could be.
All right.
Bro's got 11 touchdowns.
All right.
Passing as a quarterback.
But we're not talking about MVP as a quarterback anymore. Now we on offensive player. It just matters about offense. None of that matter. Bro, Jalen Hurts been playing amazing.
Let's see. 11 passing touchdowns, more passing yards, way better passer rating by like over 10 points, which is like pretty big.
Yeah.
Then going into his rushing, Geno, let's see, better yards per carry. So he has the same total amount of touchdowns. Worse defense. Come on, man. Bro. MVP.
Geno has been good, though. We're not going to get too into this, but Geno has been really well. So has Jalen Hurts. All right, and now for our
week they're undefeated, so, yeah.
All right. Wait. Who's undefeated?
Hurts, yeah. I mean,
he's undefeated.
You have to play well to be undefeated, I'm just saying. Geno's
It's not Hurts' fault that Geno has 3 losses on his record.
No, I know. I'm saying it's a credit to Hurts that they're undefeated, but I'm still saying, like, Geno, it's just...
I'm going to name you some Eagles games and let me know when they get a loss besides playing the Steelers.
Well, you can start with that one, because...
Yeah, so Steelers, Eagles?
Yeah, that's an L for the Eagles.
All right, what about Texans, Eagles?
No, they won that one.
What about Commanders, Eagles?
They will... Ooh...
Division game.
How many times have they played the Commanders? Have they already played them?
24-8 Eagles.
The Commanders are going to win.
Colts, Eagles?
The Eagles
Packers,
are going to win.
Eagles?
Who?
Packers? This would be a late November game around December.
Oof. That's a coin flip for me. I gotta take the Packers.
All right, so you got the Eagles. They're gonna have a. All right, how many? Matter of fact, let's see. Titans, Eagles.
And that's a December game. That's like closer to playoffs.
December 4th.
That's another coin flip, bro. I would probably go Eagles. I'll go Eagles. Yeah.
Giants.
Giants, Eagles?
Yeah.
Have you guys played already?
Eagles won. Hold on. Did we play? I don't think we played yet. No, we haven't.
Honestly, I'm having the Eagles split with every division opponent. That's kind of my pick.
All right. So the Bears, you got the Eagles.
Who?
Against the Bears, you have the Eagles.
Yeah.
And then so the Cowboys, you would have the Cowboys since they split, and the Saints.
The Eagles. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the Eagles finishing with 5 losses.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think they finish off with like 3, maybe 2. I don't think the Packers can beat the Eagles. I don't even think the Packers should be making the playoffs this season. They shouldn't, but they might just because they have Aaron Rodgers. But they don't deserve to make the playoffs, bro. I don't think the Packers are a playoff team, bro.
I wrote it in a chat, so we know. We'll come back to this. I think the Eagles are finishing 12-5.
All right. That's not a terrible prediction though. 12-5 for the Eagles.
That's a great season, bro.
Yeah, it's a great season. All right, now here we. Oh, hold on. All right, and now for our Week 8 pick'ems, we are gonna pick who we think is gonna win each of these games, and next week we're gonna come back and count how many games we were correct on. And let's start with the Baltimore Ravens versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This would be a Thursday night game.
This Thursday?
Yes.
Oh man, that's a good.
that's a good Thursday. They finally gave us a good Thursday night game.
That's a tough pick, bro. They're both kind of BSing. You know what I mean?
Bro, the Buccaneers offense has been on that bull, and the Ravens defense has been on even more bull.
I hate it. I'm gonna pick the Ravens though.
I don't even know who I got, bro.
Yeah, I hate that pick. I really don't like it. I hate picking against Tom Brady. I hate it.
I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. I feel like to beat the Buccaneers, if you get pressure, that's gonna help you out a lot. And the Ravens just don't have those pass rushers to me. I feel like Tom Brady will figure out a way with those receivers. All right, and for Denver, Jacksonville.
Denver, Jacksonville?
Yes. Bro, these games is a little they is getting a little harder, bro.
It is, yeah.
Denver, Jacksonville, bro. But I'm gonna stick to what I said last week. I'm done picking Denver, bro. I got Jacksonville. Denver's just terrible to me. It's a shit show over there.
It's crazy. I've been picking Jags, and I'm gonna pick Broncos this time.
Bro,
I'm going Broncos.
Is Russell gonna play?
He might not play.
He didn't play last week.
Why?
Let me see right now.
All right. Well, if Russell doesn't play, then I got the Jags.
Yeah, it's saying they should consider.
If Brett Ripon is playing, then I got the Jags.
He's dealing with a portionally torn hamstring.
Oh, yeah, I got the Jags.
You got the Jags. Even if Russ was there, I'm being honest, bro. I think I'd have the Jags. The Jags have been playing pretty decent with Trevor Lawrence, and Broncos have been a shit show. All right, now we have the Dolphins versus the Detroit Lions.
I got the Dolphins.
You got the Dolphins, so do I.
Yeah.
All right, what about the Panthers versus the Falcons?
Bro, I got the Panthers. I like PJ.
Panthers,
I hate
bro.
that.
Me and you
I low-key hate that pick, but I got the Panthers, yeah.
Me and you been going with a lot of the opposite. I got the
Falcons.
Yeah, I got the Falcons winning. They've been actually looking pretty decent to me, man.
I know they have, but I don't know. PJ got the swagger. They got rid of, like, their big players, so now everyone has a chip on their shoulder. They're ready to pounce.
And now,
Panther pounce.
And now we're going to talk about the game I think is the hardest of the week, even harder than Baltimore Buccaneers. We got the Cardinals versus the Vikings. I feel like this is a coin flip.
No, I got the Vikings.
You got the Vikings?
I got the Vikings.
I think I got the Cardinals, man. D-Hop was looking amazing last week with Kyler Murray. And Marquise Brown, I see he's out for the season, but... Excuse me?
Wait a second. Their wins have been... Yeah, no, I got the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings' only loss has been against the Eagles. They've been playing great this year. All right, I'm gonna end my decision with the Cardinals, and you got the Vikings, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what about the Bears versus the Dallas Cowboys?
The Bears.
Bro, it's like bro, you picked the Bears on some crazy the other day
No,
with the
I'm
Vikings.
kidding.
Yeah. I know, but it seemed like you a Bears fan under the closet.
I'm not. I do like Fields, but no, I'm picking the Cowboys.
Yeah. The Cowboys is the team I also got, and for the Raiders versus the Saints, who do you have coming out in that? I have the Raiders.
Agree.
Yeah, the Saints. After seeing Andy Dalton do that bull last week, I don't know how. I don't even think he played bad. Matter of fact, he played bad, bro. After he did that, you played bad, bro.
I don't like the coach. I don't like the team, the way they're playing. Raiders for sure.
All right, and now we have the easiest pick of the week. This is gonna be a sweep. We have the Steelers versus the Eagles. Who do you think will win this one?
I have the Steelers in the Battle of Pennsylvania. Western Pennsylvania is going to take it in this one. I understand the Eagles are undefeated, but the Steelers are just better. Let's be honest. We have a better defense. We have a better running back. We have a better quarterback. We have better special teams. I mean, better head coach. But, the whole team is just basically better, in every way. Honestly, they should just give us their record because we probably deserve it more.
Okay. Hey, only thing they deserve is Brees Hall, Bryce Young.
Oh, my gosh. But in all seriousness, though, I do feel like we have a future franchise quarterback in Kenny. I feel like the Steelers are going to win this because it's funny. We have been the Eagles have been normally the underdog in recent years when they have played us, and they have ended up just blowing us out. And it's just been embarrassing. But this is the first time in a long time where we've been playing the Eagles and we have been the underdog. And I kind of feel like that trend of the underdog winning is going to continue. We're going over to their place. They're going to be comfortable at home in Eastern Pennsylvania, thinking they're going to extend their winning streak another week against a struggling Steelers team. And we're going to come out and punch them right in the face, man. Go Steelers.
I think someone on the Eagles is going to have them a game this week, and I don't know who because it's like every week someone does. I think this offensive line is too good for the Steelers' defensive line to disrupt it, especially without TJ Watt. With TJ Watt, it's a different game. I would have still had the Eagles winning, but without TJ Watt, it's a sweep to me. Hey, and just because I said that, watch how the Steelers win, bro. All right, now we have the Patriots versus the Jets. Who do you have for that? This is another good one in my opinion. The rest of these is pretty easy. Patriots and Jets. This is a divisional game, but Brees Hall. Bro, I like the Jets, man.
Who else is out for the year? Somebody else is out for the year. Brees and somebody else. I got the Patriots.
On the Jets?
Yeah, 2 people are out for the year. One of them's Brees.
I couldn't tell you. You actually making me interested now. New York Jets injuries.
Elijah Vera.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
The team's 2 best and most consistent offensive players are done for the year.
Yeah. Wait, Elijah Vera Tucker's done for the year?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man. And I already don't like Zach Wilson. Now they got to throw it, and he's got it. All right, bro. I got the Patriots. Bro, it's like... I feel like the Patriots is such a bad roster, but I'm always picking them to win, or they always just winning, bro. It's crazy.
It's good coaching.
Yeah,
they should have kept Tom Brady. They still would have been a contender.
Amazing coaching. All right, now we got the Titans versus Houston. Bro, I don't know how.
Them Titans.
Yeah, yeah. Ryan Tannehill been holding on to a job. It's crazy.
Hey, shout out to Ryan Tannehill.
Shout out to you for real. And we got another good game. We got the 49ers versus the Rams. Do you think the Rams are going to bounce back or the 49ers will bounce back?
Let's see.
I got the 49ers winning. Another
Oh, I
week.
know. You love the 49ers.
Yeah, another week of Christian McCaffrey implemented into this team. George Kittle looked good last week. Debo been looking good the whole year. That was CMC's first game this season without at least 100 scrimmage yards.
Hey. Niners are going to win.
All right. I like to hear that. And Tufango is going to leave this game with a pick. All right. Mini Palomalu.
Mini Palomalu's got to get a pick every game, bro.
Mini Palomalu is leaving this game with a pick. He left last week with a pick too against Mahomes. Bro, he jumped that route. That was actually crazy. That was him. He jumped that route at safety, bro. Mini Palomalu is amazing. And now we're down to our. Wait, what were you gonna say?
You got to be with a name like that, Mini Palomalu.
Nah, I gave him that name.
I mean, I know, but everyone thinks of him like Mini Palomalu.
Yeah. He's amazing. It's impressive. Last year he was a rookie, and he's already been off to a great start. Nick Bosa, I feel like he's hurt though, but even with the edge rushers hurt, that defense is still scary because they got Fred Warner up the middle. And what's their defensive coordinator name?
I don't know.
Yeah, they defensive coordinators are going to be a head coach real soon though.
Same thing with Troy Polamalu himself. His first season was pretty much his only season. He struggled until his last season. So
yeah. All right, now we got the Bills versus the Packers. I feel like the Bills will come out with this one pretty convincingly too. I feel like this is going to be the week where the Packers become in panic mode after a big loss.
Dang, bro. I could see this going two ways. I could see it going the way you just said, or I could see Rodgers coming out and just dropping dimes.
Who is he going to drop the dimes to?
Bruh, if Rodgers stops with that, I'm scared to throw an interception crap, he could win a game with these guys.
So if he started doing something he's been doing for the past 12 years?
I got the Bills, bro. I got the Bills.
All right, and last but not least, we have the Bengals versus the Browns. Also another divisional game. I like watching divisional games the most when watching games. And it looked like you about to pick the Browns.
Yes, sir.
Why you at the Browns?
The Bengals want to throw the ball around. The Browns want to pound the rock. If they take control of this game, it's a divisional game. If Burrow is forced into any mistakes, the Browns have a larger margin of error to win this game. And because of that, in a divisional game, I'm picking the Browns.
I'm going with the Bengals. The Bengals have caught fire. And you mentioned Joe Burrow when you were mentioning MVPs. And I agree with you. Joe Burrow has been amazing this year so far. Besides those first two games, him and Jamar have been clicking. Him and Higgins, him and everyone have been clicking. Even Joe Mixon has been pretty solid. I got the Bengals being a pretty good team this year. Maybe a 12-3. Wait, how many losses they got right now?
They are.
Let me see.
5-4-3.
All right, then they're not gonna be. Yeah, they 4-3. Yeah, they not a 12. They're not gonna be. I got the Bengals at 6 losses this year. Then 5 or 6. They're not gonna lose too many more times this year. They're gonna go on a streak, and I think it begins now.
Okay, well, I got the Browns. Jacoby Brissett is underrated, so.
Why you said that? Jacoby Brissett, how did
He's
he play last game?
Bro. He's better than people give him credit for.
You think Jacoby Brissett is better than Jared Goff?
Yeah.
You think Jacoby Brissett is better than Jared Goff?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where we disagree. Jacoby Brissett is not taking that Rams team to the Super Bowl.
Well, I'm talking about Jacoby right now and Goff right now.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about them then.
I know, even right now.
I'm not talking about Jacoby right now playing for them then. I think Goff isn't as good as he used to be. Plus, you know what? Jacoby right now on that same team then with the same coach, I don't necessarily agree with you. He might take it to the bowl too. He might have actually won that bowl, bro.
Jared Goff on the Browns right now, Deshaun Watson would be coming back to a 7-win team.
That's cap.
Deshaun Watson will be coming back to a 7-win team. That Browns team is way better than the Lions. And the Lions were looking really good at one point.
That's cap.
Bro, the Lions were looking really good until DeAndre Swift. Who else? Amon-Ra St. Brown. Bro, the Lions was looking really good on offense. Injuries have killed them. And then Jameson Williams hasn't even came back yet. I don't know what's taking so long, but
Jacoby's better, bro.
Yeah, Jacoby. All right. I'm not gonna argue about Jacoby Brissett and Jared Goff.
Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching Up the Score podcast. This was hosted by Mar and Shock. It was a pleasure having you listen, and we hope to have you listen in the future.